So we are going to start this lab for swing program. I uh, I hope you have installed, because in the online it will not work. In the online Java editor, this program will not work. So the first program uh, is this simple. The code is here. Uh, so basically, today I will show you two or three programs, and little bit information I will provide, on which uh, it is like it will be new, something which is already covered in the previous classes. Uh, those things uh, those things I will not take in this means in today's session. So firstly you have to write this program, and after that you have to compile and execute your program as you have done the previous programs. So every software, the program is going to be the same. So how you have executed the previous programs, similarly this also you can execute, no changes. Uh, and I am using the Linux, so that is why I am having to type this command. If you are using Eclipse or NetBeans, then the execution part is the same with the previous way of executing. So from the so swing command basically allow to create user interfaces of in this fashion. So user interfaces have several components uh, that we have seen. Components, there are different types of swing components. um, here you can see is a button. So this is actually what this is button where you can perform some action. So when I move this mouse on this button, some uh, activation is going on. The button is getting activated, but I have not yet click here. I am only moving the mouse in and out. I am only moving it in and out, uh, and I am moving it nearby. Now I am moving it in and out, and now I am going to click. So there are different activities that is going on here. uh, this is the button, Java JFrame button. It is called J button or JFrame button. So firstly we have to create a frame. This is called a frame. This particular window that is appeared, it is called a frame. So this particular frame has the default way of looking. This particular frame has a default way in which it will appear in the screen, depend upon what OS you are using. And this the button style of the button also depend upon what operating system you are using. So whatever is the default option detected identified by the Java, Java will design this window like this. Java will design a window like this, and it will give in the front end. To this JFrame we can add components, and the text that appears here, the text that appears here uh, can be changed. It can be changed to different font and different color, different sizes, which is not will be covered in here. You can explore these things later on, but basically it will just be an introduction to such programming. This is called swing programming in Java. So here whatever is appeared is a default version identified by the Java when the JFrame command is given. So when a JFrame command is given to draw a frame, so how to draw a frame, what is the background processing, what should be the default color of the means the border, these things are not specified by the external environment. It is there in the internal environment, which if required can be changed programmatically from here. From where you are writing your program, you can change the background, you can change the font color, you can change these button properties. So when we tell that something is a button means it you can able to click it, right click, left click, double click, you can move in and out of the button. There are many activities that is going on, some color changes is going on when the button is getting activated. Now these things have to not needed to be programmed. These things not needed to be programmed. This some default is already there, and suppose we don't like this default option that when the mouse is coming near the button, what happens is sometimes we see that if a finger appears like here you can see here, when I bring the pointer, the shape of the pointer is different everywhere. Here it is a arrow, here it becomes a cursor bar because it is a text area, and this becomes a arrow mark here, and similarly this changes because this identify that the border can be extended or the border can be stretched. You can stretch this. That is the that is what this button, this particular pointer, this is called a mouse pointer. This the mouse pointer which is moving. It has different features. It has different types of mouse pointer. This is the default arrow mouse pointer. It's a default mouse pointer. So so here when the mouse pointer move from the black bar, from this black toolbar inside the white text area of a text editor. In text editor, the mouse pointer looks like this straight line. When the mouse pointer enter a button area, it changes its shape, it becomes a pointer. Now these things can be programmed, but by default no action is taking place. See, when I move the mouse pointer here inside, no change of pointer is taking place, but what is changing is that color of the button is changing. So when I bring the mouse pointer into a different section, here there is no color change of the button is happening, but what is happening is the shape of the pointer is changing, but no color change is happening. Similarly, in some parts here also, a this is called a tooltip. When a message appear like this, when a mouse enters some section, this is called tooltip. TOOLTIP tooltip. This all can be programmed, but by default it is so here, like you see here, color change is not happening, only the mouse is pointer is changing. In here, mouse pointer is not changing, but the color is changing. But this can be reversed, this can be changed, and the option is left up to the user how he wants to use the properties. So in order to get this button, in order to get this button, first we have to create this frame. First we have to create this frame, and there are some now inside this frame, what you can see here, you can see that a text is written here. This is also a title, so this needs to be changed. So let us change here. So here option is let us save it and compile it again. So this time it has now come OOP. So this is called title, and this title can be changed with the command set title. So when you change the set title, this title can be changed. Then this particular button, can be added with this command. This is a command, J button command. So this time the name of the button has changed to Click Me, and this is the Click Me. So how the button looks like? This is it's a rectangle. It's a rectangle shape. It is a default shape. There are many different types of button. For that, you have to download add-on packages which can allow you to design a button with graphics and um, means sometimes a circle also can be said as a button. Means you can design your own shape of a button for so some programming languages have easy way to do that. Some have means long programming lengthy process of making a new category of button, like making a circle as a button, making a triangle as a button. But basically when we are creating a button, uh, every language have its own default button design which will be appeared to you. uh, uh, let us change some properties here. So this button is appear in the middle. uh, let us make some changes and see what from 165 let us make it to 15 and see what change has appeared to the button. Now button has come more near to the border, so that means this particular gap has now become 15. Let us make this top gap also 15, and so when I compile it, so the button has moved to the top section here button. After now here this 115 and this is the length of the button. This is the length of the button. We can make it suppose 215, and this is the width of the button. Let us make it 35. Save it. After every change you have to save and compile again. So this time the button become longer. Okay, so this is the only properties that is required. Rest of the design, that the button is blinking when the mouse come near the button, these things are default in the system. The system will provide the user with this functionality. We means you don't have to do any extra. If you want to do extra, you have to get access to the interface for the button, the interface for which the Java provides. Now here you see we are extending the JFrame, so whatever coding is there default, we are all getting the access. If you want to make changes, you then obviously now you have to get access to the interface which the Java have allowed the user to create his own program. So the name now here, suppose there is a function called set title. And there is a function called button, there is a function. So you cannot change the name of the function, because Java will not allow it. That is why Java have allow interfaces by which you can change the design of the button. So by interface means that function, blank function you will get, the return type, the argument parameter, and the name of the function you cannot change, but the code inside you can write. So when the mouse will be coming inside here, this particular activity that is going on have a particular name. This name is called mouse in. There are different name of different functions which we will discuss in later classes. Like we have so many graphical properties, we have so many graphical properties here. This is a button, this is a checkbox, this is a combo box, this is a list, this is a menu item, this is a radio button, this is a slider, volume slider, this is the date chooser, this is text field, this is password. So every interface, every swing component here have some activity associated with itself. Activity like mouse crossing over the button, mouse uh, waiting inside the button, mouse doing click on the button. There are different activity. Using that activity only, lot of uh, visual visualization can be written. So we are now here. First we have to give this give we have to design the button. After that, add command, add button. Where what is the button? Button is this object. Button is this object. And add function. Add function will add the button to the panel. You can add one more button. I will show you another button. So let me add another button here. so let me now here I have to give this new name, button new, and button new, name will be click me to, and here this, let me bring it below this button. Save it and execute it. So the button have not come because the add function have not been added. So once you create any component, whether it be button or any other swing component, you have to use the add function, add, and inside the add, the name of the object that you are going to add. So now it will come. So now it will come, click me and click me too. So two buttons have been added, and so this is what is inside. uh, so text is there, so you can change this, so size is changing. So after adding, there is another command, set default close operation. If you remove this, if you remove this, if you remove this command, then the option of here minimize, maximize, and close option, this will be not available for this particular frame. So then it will always be appearing with, and you will not be able to close or minimize or maximize. So because of which the default close operation means whatever is the default, default means depend upon your operating system, whatever the operating system provide. Basically there are three options: minimize, maximize, and close, right? Minimize, maximize, and close. So that is the basic available in every frame. So you don't have to need add extra. Actually they are button only, small buttons. One is to minimize, one is to maximize, one is to close. And so instead of doing it means individually, there is a function called default close operation function. This function will add these buttons on top of the text field here, nearby the text field. So they are buttons only, but we don't have to do it, program it, and this will be added by the default. But you have to write this command, set default close operation jframe dot exit on close. So this command will add a minimize, maximize, and a close option. Otherwise it will be removed, and it will not be, you will not be able to means minimize, maximize all this. After that, set size. So set size is the size of the frame. If we want to change the size of the frame, suppose we want to change the size of the frame 200 comma 200, then so the size of the frame have changed, but you can extend it. So the size of the frame changes, but you can extend it. That is the means the default size of the frame 200 comma 200. After that, set layout means the button have appeared on below one another. uh, then then like writing a letter, when you write a letter, there is a format, there is a layout. Address have to subject have to come on top, and above the subject the name of the or designation or the address to where your letter is going, then subject, then date, then the body, then the signature. So there is a layout. Similarly, frame also have layout, a box layout, border layout, different names of layout is there. So when you add component to a frame, each component will go into the layout, so it will look nice. You don't have to manually fix the location. Like here I have to manually fix the location 15, 45, 215, 35. Sometimes what happens, some for standard operation the layout helps, because then manually don't have to do it. But for this experiment set layout is null, so there is no fixed layout you have to follow. You can put the button and component, not only button, any component anywhere in the frame. That is it, set layout. Then set visible true. If set visible is false, then this will not appear in the screen. If set visible is true, then only this items will appear in the screen. This is one program. Then there is another program. So then after that you can do it. I'll close this, and then you can do it, do the program today. That program is Java Swing 2. So Java Swing GUI Swing 2 Java. So Java Swing 2. So this is a frame, same frame. So here there are something more, So what happens is, here there is a menu, like you get a menu in your system. So in this particular experiment, you will means you will see how to add this menu. Then button you already know, this is a send button, there is a reset button. This is not functional, only the name is given, send and reset. This program is not there inside, only the layout, only the means the front end. This is called the front end. And then here you can type some text. If you type text hi and send, and it will be sent. So it will not be sent now, because that is part of your computer networks and those things. But here only the layout will be there, because if you have to send a message, you have to find out what is IP and this thing and that thing. So that is out of scope for the Java lab class. Yeah, but this is how the layout looks. So here there are few extra things. Firstly, here is there is a label. This enter text. This is a label enter text. Let us see the program. So again the program again starts by importing the header file, swing, and then awt, then main function, then the frame, chat frame. So the name of the frame has been given as a chat frame. This particular frame, this name has been given as chat frame. Again set default close operation frame exit on close. So this button option, these three options given. Then the size of the frame fixed for 400 comma 400. So this is the size of the frame, it is a fixed 400 comma 400. Then creating a menu bar and adding, what is a menu bar? This is a menu bar. So we have to first create a menu bar, that is like button, there is a command J button. This button, there is a command J button. Menu bar, there is a command J menu bar. this class j menu bar class. So j menu bar mb is equal to new j menu bar. So this bar will come in the screen. After that, there are two components here, file and help. How to add these two? After that, second line j menu, first menu bar. Menu bar means this long bar here, and this file is called a menu and help is called a menu. Okay, so j menu m1 is equal to new j menu file, j menu m2, new j menu help. After that, we have to add the two menu to MB. We don't have to add the menu individually, but both the menu have to be add to menu bar. These have to appear inside the menu bar, not outside the menu bar. So after creating the menu, mb dot add m1, mb dot add m2, both the m1 and m2 have to come inside mb. So that therefore mb dot add m1, mb dot add m2. Now what happened after that? Menu item. What is menu item? Menu item means this sub item. ये जो this sub item, no, this is called menu item. I will repeat again. This long white color bar is called menu bar. Menu bar. Menu bar MB equal to new menu bar. After that, so menu bar is not visible in the screen. It is there in the memory. To make the menu bar visible in the frame, you have to add the menu bar. This will do in the last step. After preparing all the item, then we add to the frame. Okay, so this execution is a complete program. That's why it looks like this. But individually, so you have to add all the items. So firstly, menu bar will be there, blank menu bar. In the blank menu bar, you have to create menu j menu m1 file j menu m2 is equal to new j menu help. This is called menu. This is white color, it is called menu bar, and this is called menu, and this is called menu item. Okay, this two is called menu item. So what is this menu item? J menu item m11 new open, j menu item m22 equal to save as. After that, m11 and m22, this is m11, this is m22, they have to add to file, not to help, have to add to file. Now what is file? File is m1 object. So m1 dot add m11, m1 dot add m22. Okay, after that after that we have to so this menu bar always come in the top. Okay, menu bar always come in the top by default, and you can put the menu bar right hand side, left hand side, bottom, wherever. So menu bar by default always come in the top of the frame. That is the default action. Now that is your first object. Now after that, second part is this last bottom of the screen that you see here. There are two buttons, send and reset. How to add them? First you have to create a panel. Now this is a frame. This is a frame. Inside the frame we can add component. If we have to group component, it is always advised to make panel. Okay, so first there is a frame. And inside frame there are component like menu, button, text box, radio box. Out of this, if you want to put 2 or 3 item always together, means if you move one, the rest other also, means the friend also or the neighbor also should move, then it is better to make 2 or 3 item panel. So here first there is a panel. This name of the panel is panel itself, panel name is given. Then there is a label, enter text. Label, this label is this label, enter text. Label, label is means some display in the text, some screen display like printf, a label, enter text. After that, text field means where you can type. Okay, here you can type, this is called text field. uh, then the how to add text field, this is j text field, and 10 is the size of the character, how much character it can take. So text field 10. After that, there is a button, j button, send. So there is this button send. Then there is the button reset. Then panel dot add. So panel means, you remember, we want to make this all the group. So first we create the panel, and inside the panel first we add the label, then panel dot add label. So label will come first, then panel dot add text field, panel dot add button, send button, panel dot add reset button. This is panel only, this panel, small panel. So all these three items will be together. So if the panel moves here and there, the all the means the neighbor also move. Otherwise, if you move the text field, button will be remain in the bottom. That will not look good. After that, since it is a chat frame, so whatever you type, it should appear in the middle of the screen here. So this is called text area. Text field have a you can give the size of the text field 10 or 15, but text area generally comprise of very big area where size is not given. So if you increase this, you see this whole everything is a text field. This you can type in here. So it is called a text field. It is depend upon the size of auto adjustable. The means there are a lot of inbuilt adjustable things are going on, which you are not programming, but it is going on. If I minimize it, so text field is minimized. Okay, so so whatever you type, all are coming. So it is a text area. This is called text area. Why is the text area required? Because since it is a chatting kind of a example, that is why when you type something here, suppose hi you type here, when you tell send, when you send it, it should appear here. It should appear here. It will not appear now, but so provision we have to uh, understand why text area have been given. So text area, all time text area may not be required for all experiment. Text area may not be required for all experiment. Menu may not be required. Okay. Then after that, now frame. Now adding components to the frame. So if you remember in the previous example, our layout was null. That is no layout. We are not follow any layout. So since we have since we have to here, we are following a border layout. Since here border layout is there, so 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 how the border layout means, border layout can be tell by south, north, northeast, northwest, center, east, west, like that. So if you tell south, means it means the bottom. So if you like here, frame dot get content pane dot add. So frame dot get content pane. Now content pane frame content pane means when we have to specify the layout, which is we have to specify the function get content pane. So frame dot get content pane dot add. Add, why we have to write this 3 times? Add is coming 3 times because we have created a menu bar we have created a text area, and we have created a panel. Inside the panel we have already added a text field, we have already added button. No need to add button separately for the frame again. Okay, in the menu bar we have already added menu item here, mb.add m1 and m1.m11. so this button menu item menu already added to the menu bar, and this text field and the label and the button already added to panel here, panel.add panel.add panel.add. so now it is sufficient if we add the panel to the frame, it is sufficient if we add the menu to the frame. Only text area is belong directly to the frame. Please understand, first there is a frame. Inside the now in the previous example button was add directly to the frame. This time button is first add to the panel. So here panel dot add label, panel dot add text field, panel dot add send, panel dot add reset. What is send and reset? These are the two button. What is label? Label is the enter text, and tf is the text field. So these four I have already added. Yeah, already added here panel j panel. Now it is sufficient to add the panel. So that's why 3 time add function is there. Firstly, to add the panel, where is the panel appear? In the south direction. And how to tell the south? Border layout. If you remember in the previous example there was no layout, this time border layout, there is a layout. So when you tell the layout, then no need to mention the left, right, top, left dimension 15 comma 45, no need. If we tell left panel dot south, then automatically the complete south portion of the panel frame will be given to the panel. Then border layout dot north mb. What is mb? mb is the menu bar. So north means in the north side, in the top of the frame. And what is the ta? ta is the text area. And where is the text area going? Center, border layout dot center. So now whatever is the size of the frame, now if you modify the size of the frame, if you, so you see here, this is these things are moving along with the frame, because it is given as south. So it depends, so it adjustable, it is adjustable. And text area also it is given as center. So whatever is the size of the frame, or whatever is the size of this particular frame, the center part will be given to text area. So how much ever you move it, you see the buttons and everything is moving along with the frame, because it is given as the border layout. Border layouts north, south, and center. What is the north? In the north there is a menu bar. In the south there is the panel, and in the center there is the text area. So this is the layout, example of a layout and example of how to add menu bar. So here in this diagram, in this example, this is the menu bar. So inside the menu bar you can see so many different items are there, uh, but we are making a basic simple menu bar consisting only of text only. Open and save. If you click open, something should open, and if you click save as, something should be saved to the directory. So we are not going to complete this. If you type the help, then some help message should come. So these things leave it for means for the class purpose. If you want to go for some project or something, then then you can go and search how to do these things. But if you are using Java, then very easily you can do it. There is it will not be so difficult to uh, open a file and to save a file, one or two lines of program only. So mainly everything is handled by the system. Only you have to maintain a proper layout. You have to maintain the attachment of the variable properly. Now, like here, uh, the command, it looks very difficult, but actually it is easy only. So it was the your second experiment. uh, so complete up to here. Okay, complete up to here today, these two experiments. So this is the first one, and this is the first one, and this is the second one. This is the second program. So header files, you have to import the header files properly, and here also you have to import the header files. Here one header file, here there are two header files, swing and AWT.